Okay. So, cheers to breaking the cycle, Gypsy Rose. Don't have no babies. And you know what? Don't get no more dogs. We don't want you throwing them away either. Just live your life without a baby and without a dog. You can fuck that husband. That's fine. Fuck those men. But leave the babies and dogs alone. Okay. So, we're going to move on to a little boy. His mom fucked him up too, you know? And he was born he was born last baby syndrome. It was a last baby syndrome. It was another last baby syndrome. And she just loved him. Everybody else was so mean to her. Her husband was abusive. Her brother raped her when she was little. Had a baby by her brother. Was not this baby. And so there's this cute little boy, and he's playing. His mom loves him, and she sings him to sleep at night, and they're so close. I mean, who doesn't want to be close to their child, And, 6, 7 comes around, 8 comes around, and, she notices something's wrong with her son. He has these blackouts. And he doesn't know what he does. And personally, she doesn't know what he does either. So she just stands back and watches. And then it gets to the point where he's older, and his dad starts beating on his mom. And he ends up killing his dad in a blackout. His mom didn't know what to do, but she just took care of it. He didn't remember killing his dad, and he was a bad guy. Did he deserve a death sentence? Well, in this story, they said yes, he did. He deserved a death sentence. But he had life insurance, so they wasn't gonna die, but they were so close that they bought a business together, and they learned how to run this business together. Now here's like a 16-year-old boy that should be out dating and stuff, but mama won't let him because you're my little baby. You know what I mean? At what point is too close too close? At 16, if you're watching a movie with your mama laying in her bed, that might be one thing because TV's in the bedroom. But if you're sleeping with your mama every night, you, sir, need to check yourself because it ain't right. It ain't right. No co-sleeping. No co-sleeping at 18. You know what I mean? So he tried to branch out and he tried to date, but mom just wasn't really putting up with that. She was just one sick bitch. And that boy, when he, a few years later, ended up killing his mom, killed his mom. I love my mom. I could never. And this crazy kid just killed his mom. But he didn't stop there. He dug that bitch's body up to put it in the basement. Oh my Lord. How fucking sick do you have to be? We got to change that cycle, people. Change that cycle. We just talked about it. Change that cycle. And you know what? This little boy was named Norman. Norman Bates, to be exact. The reason why you don't co-sleep. Did he change the cycle? Fuck no, he didn't. And you know what happened to him, don't you? Yeah. Go read the story of the true Norman Bates. He actually had someone kind of helping him. Yeah, go read it. But these are stories that they have told you to make you glorify killing someone. And you should never glorify killing someone. Gypsy Rose, she's guilty as sin. She served her 8 years, and I get it, but she should not be making money on anything to do with that. And Norman Bates, him and that other guy, go read that true story because they was fucking sick. You got to break those cycles, You got to break those cycles. Whew. And we're going to end this right here because I worked my ass off to break a cycle. That baby in high school, I worked my ass off to break that. and my kids did so well. Uh, I my first grandbaby is going to be 7 in a couple of months. Woo! The good news is my son married this awesome woman with 4 kids, and I have 4 grandbabies. They're bonuses. I didn't have to put up with the baby and the diapers, but I get the fun. So break that cycle, people. Let's break it. That's my shit soapbox for today. We are all ready to break that cycle. Do you have the cycle of alcoholism you need to break? I do. That's why I don't keep it in my house. Can't be drinking every day. Can't go to it when something's wrong. What about shopping? I used to have that shopping now. Now I don't have that problem because I don't need shit, you know? Um, break that cycle of needing more because I was married for over 32 years and I think I just needed too much to make me happy and it ended, you know? But breaking the cycle is one thing. It's your new cycle you need to worry about. What's your new cycle? You know what my new cycle is? Living life, baby. That's my new cycle. And telling people, you know what? Let's break those fucking cycles. Don't be embarrassed of what happened to you when you were little or when you were young or when you were old. Let's break those fucking cycles, people, you know? And that is my shit soapbox for today. I think I've told you everything I can, or at least everything I know. Until next time, thank God you're not my child.